I've been doing stand-up for 11 years, and probably the last 6 has been full-time, where I didn't have a day job. And I started really doing more road work while still having a day job maybe 2 years before that. So I mean, it's been probably 8 years that I've been traveling pretty consistently, and then now, you know, pretty much all the time. It's funny that romance is the word that's used for being alone, but that's the biggest part, is that you are alone a lot, which is actually kind of fun at times, and I don't have to ask anybody if I can go check out, you know, the Rocky statue or whatever I'm doing wherever I am, but it is, it gets lonely, and physically it's kind of difficult to be going all the time like that. I posted just that little part, just the idea that it's pretty common that millennials have IBS, thinking it could cause arguments. All it was a 700 comment list of things that could have caused our collective IBS. The number 1 most commented thing was original recipe for Loco. Very specifically, the original recipe. And then you see Gen Z trickle into the comments like, what's original recipe for Loco? And then all the millennials turned into war veterans. Like, you don't know nothing about the original recipe. We lost too many good men out there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can speak for any other artists, but I need them. I need them more than I would think a musician or someone like that needs. I need instant, you gotta tell me how I'm doing, or you gotta do this with me, because then it helps me know where to go. And I feel, not to make everything about sports, but that's the team I have now, is me and the audience. We're working together. It's not like you sit there and let me do this, or like I have to have them. If they just sat there like they were in a movie quietly, that'd be the weirdest show ever. It'd be like doing it over Zoom. Whatever, there's been controversy about censoring people for years and years as far as stand-up goes. The audience is the one who can tell that comedian, stop doing that joke. You know, like, they didn't laugh. Will they stop doing it because of that? Probably not, but that's a different issue than them saying, okay, well, I think this taboo thing or this offensive thing is funny, I'm gonna try it, and then if they don't laugh, don't do it again, you know. But that's where it should end. And he's right. That is the most beautiful part about this, because it is instant feedback. They tell you right then whether they like it or not. It's different than making a TV show and waiting for reviews or hoping, you know, you see it right away. I can think it's all funny, and I do. I enjoy myself as a comedian. But if they don't, then it's not gonna work, you know. Like, that's the whole reason I'm here. Never have I ever. Some people call it that. Never have I ever. So you put up 5 fingers, you say something you've never done, and then people who have done it put a finger down, right? And then you find out who the sluts are or whatever. You can't play in your 30s and 40s. And your one prude friend is like, I've never done anal. And everyone else is like, yeah, we're married, Sarah. Maybe that's why you're not. That's what I've always hoped about specials, and they're so accessible now, you know, just the plethora of ways you can watch a stand-up. I always wanted to make people go, oh, I gotta see that live, because it's different. And I don't think people understand that. Some people are like, oh, I just only ever watch stand-up online, or, you know, on whatever streaming service. That's not the same. It's not the same. You gotta get in here, you have to experience it. And to be honest, like, doing a special, I'm like, all right, these are the jokes I want to do. I love them. This is the material. Don't mess it up, you know? But if I'm doing another show and you come see me live and it's more loosey-goosey, no one else is ever going to get to see that show. If you react, I'm going to react to you. You know, it's just a different experience than probably any other live art form too, but also like than being at home. It's just, it's so contagious to be here, even if it's you and 6 people. I usually like my material, but for some reason, what's on this special is it's just been more fun and maybe more personal than I've really been before. And so super excited for that. And then just to see it kind of come together, you know, because you start by just writing a few jokes and they're all about different stuff or whatever, and then you see the chunks expand, and then you see it all kind of flow together. And I feel like in the last few weeks, I finally kind of got it where I want it. And so hopefully it works out well.